Have you ever felt like you're shouting into a void, especially when it comes to your own family? Like you have this fire inside you, this dream you're so passionate about, but the people who are supposed to be your biggest cheerleaders are the ones handing you a fire extinguisher. I've been there. My story is for anyone who's ever been told they're not good enough, not smart enough, or that their dreams are just silly fantasies. Growing up, my family had a very clear picture of what success looked like. It was a safe, predictable path. Go to college, get a stable job with good benefits, buy a house, and settle down. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that path, but it just wasn't mine. My heart was pulling me in a completely different direction. Ever since I was a kid, I was obsessed with creating things. It started with drawing, then it moved to building elaborate models, and eventually I discovered my true passion, coding and digital art. I could spend hours, days even, lost in a world of pixels and code, bringing my imagination to life on a screen. To me it was magic. To my family it was a hobby, a phase I'd eventually grow out of. At family dinners, the conversation always turned to my cousins who were studying law or engineering. When are you going to get a real degree? They'd ask, not unkindly, but with a palpable sense of concern. You can't make a living playing on the computer. Each comment was like a small paper cut. It stung. I tried to show them my projects, the intricate websites I'd built, the animations I'd painstakingly created. They'd nod, smile politely and say, "That's nice, dear," before changing the subject. Their dismissal hurt more than any outright criticism could. It wasn't just that they didn't believe in my dream. It felt like they didn't believe in me. The turning point came when I announced I wasn't going to apply for the business degree they'd all expected. I wanted to go to a specialized art and design school. The reaction was ... not great. It was a mix of disappointment and genuine fear for my future. "You're throwing your life away," I was told. That conversation was one of the hardest I've ever had. I walked away feeling completely alone, with a heavy knot of doubt in my stomach. Maybe they were right, maybe I was being naive and irresponsible. For a few days, I was paralyzed by that fear. But then, something inside me snapped. It was a quiet rebellion. The hurt and the loneliness didn't disappear, but they were joined by a new feeling, determination. Their doubt became my fuel. I thought, "You don't believe in me? Fine, I'll believe in myself enough for all of us. I'll show you." It wasn't about proving them wrong in a spiteful way. It was about proving myself right. It was about honoring that little kid who found magic on a computer screen. So, I doubled down. I knew I couldn't afford the design school without their support, so I forged a new path. I enrolled in community college for classes to keep them somewhat appeased. But my real education happened late at night, in my room, lit only by the glow of my monitor. I devoured online tutorials, took every free course I could find, and started building a portfolio. I treated it like the most important job in the world. I networked online, joined communities of other creators, and started taking on tiny, low-paying freelance gigs. I'm talking $5 logos and $10 website banners. It was a grind. There were so many moments of frustration, so many times I wanted to quit. Every rejection email felt like a confirmation of my family's fears. But then, small victories started to happen. A client loved my work and left a glowing review. That $10 banner led to a $50 project. That $50 project led to a recurring client. It was like slowly, painstakingly, laying one brick at a time, building the foundation of my dream. I wasn't making a lot of money, but I was learning, growing, and proving to myself that I could do it. I was making a living, however small, playing on the computer. The real breakthrough came about 2 years into my journey. I landed a contract to design the user interface for a new mobile app. It was a huge project, way bigger than anything I'd done before. I was terrified, but I poured everything I had into it. I worked tirelessly, collaborated with the development team, and pushed my creative boundaries. The app launched and was a moderate success, but more importantly, my work got noticed. An article in a tech blog mentioned the app's intuitive and beautiful design and credited me by name. I remember printing out that article. That evening, I went to a family dinner, not with a sense of "I told you so," but with a quiet confidence I'd never felt before. I didn't say anything at first. During a lull in the conversation, I just placed the article on the table. My dad picked it up, he read it, then read it again. He looked at me, and for the first time, I saw a different kind of look in his eyes. It wasn't concern or confusion. It was respect. It was pride. He passed it to my mom, and the same quiet understanding passed over her face. That was the moment everything changed. It wasn't a big, dramatic movie scene. There were no apologies, and I didn't need any. It was a subtle shift. The questions changed from "When will you get a real job?" to "What are you working on now?" They started asking to see my projects, and this time, they were genuinely interested. They might not understand the difference between JavaScript and Python, but they understood dedication. They understood success. They saw the fire in me had built something real and tangible. Today, I run my own small digital design agency. We work with clients from all over the world, bringing their ideas to life. It's still a grind, but it's a joyful one. And my family, they are, without a doubt, my biggest cheerleaders. My mum brags about my company to her friends, and my dad sends me articles he thinks I'll find interesting. Looking back, I'm grateful for my journey, even the painful parts. Their doubts forced me to become my own advocate, to build a resilience I never knew I had. If you're in that place right now where it feels like no one gets it, please listen to me. Let their doubt be your motivation. Don't do it to spite them, do it for you. Believe in yourself so fiercely that your belief becomes infectious. Keep laying those bricks, one by one. Show them what you can do, but more importantly, show yourself. Your dream is not silly, it's not a phase, it's your path, and you are the only one who can walk it. Thank you so much for listening to my story. If this resonated with you, I'd be so grateful if you'd like this video and subscribe to the channel. Let's build a community where we all cheer each other on. See you in the next one.